Hey yo, football fans, it's another great year. Fantasy football fiends, grab your beer. Giving you the best draft tips for all your picks. Starts and sits to the waiver wire fix. From mock drafts galore to stats that's hardcore. Triple F does it all, have y'all screaming more. So sit back, relax, let the experts prevail. JT Magnum, Siggy guns never fail. What's up, fantasy football fans? My name is JT Magnum. Welcome to week 9 of your Sleepers edition for Fantasy Football Fiends. And real quick, I'm going to talk about Big Ben. He's back. So I had the Ravens starting yesterday in my Stardom Sit-em show. And unfortunately, I want to tell you, if Big Ben is back, do not start the Ravens because they're probably going to give up some points. Also, I had Spencer Ware. He's in this concussion protocol. Not sure if he's going to play. Insert Charkandrick West for him if you have him or if you can pick him up in waivers. And Nick Foles, I just found out, is starting instead of Alex Smith. Alex Smith doesn't have a concussion, doesn't have any symptoms of concussion apparently, but he's not even going to dress and not even going to play. So it's a little strange, a little sketchy, a little weird. But if you have a chance, you need a quarterback plug-in or you need somebody really badly, Nick Foles has an excellent matchup this week. So let's get right into the sleepers now. And let's get into the pickups or the sleepers. Quarterbacks: Ryan Fitzpatrick, Sam Bradford, and Marcus Mariota. And I'll talk about Fitzpatrick. He's due for a good game. I mean, the guy has been going through some torture for the last few weeks. He's been playing pretty badly. The last game he played pretty decent. He actually brought the team back to win. But now he's going against a Miami secondary that's been really bad. So this is a good game for Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it's a good play for you. And I think he might have a 3-touchdown performance in this one because Miami's defense is just not that good. They've been playing a little bit better, but they're not that good. And they're going to give up some points. And I see the Jets scoring on them. So definitely Ryan Fitzpatrick this week. Running backs, I have Terrence West, Antone Smith, and Aaron Ripkowski. Remember this name because he's going to John Kuhn people. And if you don't know what I mean, John Kuhn used to steal touchdowns from Eddie Lacy, James Starks, all the running backs basically for the Green Bay Packers. John Kuhn used to steal the dang touchdowns. It used to drive me nuts. It used to drive me nuts when you see Kuhn score a touchdown because you're like, oh, Kuhn used to get like 2 touchdowns running like 1-yard runs. That's going to be Aaron Ripkowski. Big, tough fullback, tough runner. Kind of reminds me of Brandon Jacobs. And he's a tough runner. He was just carrying people the other day, bullying his way through the line. Like, he was having pretty good runs, and I was like, whoa, who is this dude? And he's actually pretty ripped, and he's really Ripkowski. But, yeah, if you need a standard play, you're looking for somebody that, you're in one of those deep leagues. Like I told you, I'm in one of those 21-man roster leagues, and you're looking for a deep roster fill-in. He's a good guy for you. Maybe he'll get you a touchdown or 2. He will rip off a few runs here and there, especially with the way Green Bay's been playing. And like I said, he might get a couple touchdowns. He might get you some points, especially if you're in a standard league. If you're in a PPR, stay away. But if you're standard, you might want to pick him up just for a plug-in, especially if you got a bunch of guys on bye or you just really strapped and you need a running back badly because you got injuries and stuff like that. Wide receivers, I have Dante Moncrief, Devontae Parker, and Rashard Matthews, and I will talk about Moncrief. Moncrief might be the man if Hilton's out. Even if Hilton's not out, he'll still be getting balls thrown his way because Hilton demands a lot of double coverage, and Green Bay's secondary is just not good. Atlanta passed the ball all over him, but then again, Atlanta's been passing the ball on everybody. But Green Bay's secondary is minus Sam Shields, and they're just banged up in that defense, and I don't see them being able to stop Indianapolis. I think this is going to be a shootout, and Dante Moncrief might benefit from that, especially coming back off that injury. He's 1 week off that. Last week was his first game back, and now obviously this is his second game back, so he's look for him to actually start to pick up the pace and start to be able to do some work in that against that Green Bay secondary. Tight ends, I have Jack Doyle, Doyle Rules, and Austin Hooper, and Gary Barnidge. And I'll talk about Gary Barnidge. Gary Barnidge now has the benefit of Josh McCown coming back. Josh McCown actually throws the ball towards Barnidge, unlike the other 17 quarterbacks that Cleveland started this year. Barnidge is looking to get a few catches for your PPR guys. He'll actually make some catches because one of Dallas's little bit of weaknesses this year on defense. They've been pretty solid on defense this year, but one of their weaknesses is against tight ends. They have not done well against tight ends, and that's just the one little exploit that maybe Cleveland can maybe implement, but Barnidge is actually going to do well. And like I said, with McCown throwing the ball, I don't think they're going to score a lot of points against Dallas, but I think Gary Barnidge will get his fantasy points on this day. Defenses, I have this was the hard part. There's 6 teams on a bye. Okay, 6 teams on a bye. And I already picked 3 stardoms for defense that was already hard as it is, I thought. And now you have 3 defensive sleepers, and it was very difficult with the amount of teams that are playing. So I had the Giants, Oakland, and Detroit. And I know I have Sam Bradford as a sleeper, but I still think Detroit could actually do some work because Minnesota's offense has been struggling a little bit. Sam Bradford might get some points here and there, but I think Detroit could get some turnovers, could do some actual work against this Minnesota defense or offense. But that's pushing it. Like I said, it's really hard to do sleepers this week because there's not much to pick from. And I didn't want to put the Vikings in there because they're not really a sleeper. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'll talk about Oakland. They're playing against Denver at home, and they've been playing okay on defense the last 2 weeks maybe, or a week maybe, but against Denver's offense is struggling a little bit. Simeon's still kind of grasping control of that offense and hasn't really fully done anything, as in throwing touchdown pass or anything like that. So I think Oakland actually might be able to do some damage against this Denver offense. Do I think it's going to be a high scoring game? Nope. I think it's going to be a pretty low scoring affair. But I believe that Oakland will prevail just because Derek Carr has actually had some success against this Denver defense. They know each other well, being that they're in the division. So look for Oakland actually to probably win this game, and that defense actually might be the difference of why they win this game. So it might be a good sleeper start for you this week. All right, that does it for the fantasy sleeper show. Guys, leave your comments in the comment section if you feel I left anybody out, because obviously I did. There's so many players in the NFL. Let me know your sleepers. I'll let you know what I think if you put them in there and ask me the question. Keep helping each other out. You guys doing a great job. I really appreciate you guys helping each other out, especially since I'm busy with work and everything that's going on. It's hard for me to get into the comment section sometimes. And DraftKings, feel free to join that up. Draft against each other or play against each other, doing all the free bragging rights contests. If you create a contest in DraftKings in our league, try to make it 100 people or more, because the other day, I think today I noticed somebody created one. It was 20 people. I couldn't even get into it. It was filled up so fast like that, and I just couldn't get in. So if you make it 100 people, because there's 170, almost close to that much in the league, so about 100 people is good. Everybody can get in there and join the leagues. If you don't know what it is, all you gotta do is go to the league, check out the contests within the league, and just join them. They're free. Some people do post money leagues or money games. Feel free to join those if you want. You don't have to, but if you're interested only in free bragging rights, feel free to join those, and then I'll shout you out if you win. All right, so that does it. Best of luck to you guys in week 9. Win those games. If you have any questions, like I said, leave it in the comment section. And best of luck in the bragging rights contest this week in DraftKings. All right, so for JT Magnum and Fantasy Football Fiends, I'm out. Peace, y'all.